What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bulls are going to be partaking in a massive game against the Indiana Pacers, a direct rival, a division rival, and also a rival that we can hopefully try to stop from getting a bigger lead on us in the standings and gives us a small but still possible chance to come back in the standings. Now, it's easier said than done, and as I mentioned in the last game that we played against the Mavericks, we are about to throw all the hard work of our West Coast trip that we did so well in away, and that is going to be very, very upsetting. However, we get a win against the Indiana Pacers, and maybe things can still turn around for this Bulls team, even though it still seems a little bit bleak at this point in time. But we're going to be providing the injury updates for you guys in this video. But before we get any further, if you like the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Bulls, their injury updates, and the Pacers injury updates, and which ones do you see as having a better advantage moving forward. So without further ado, let's get started. I will start with the I almost said Dallas Mavericks. I still have them on my mind. The Indiana Pacers. We're going to start with this one first and foremost because there's two players that is listed as out, but that was in their last game against the OKC Thunder, and it doesn't look like it is updated since then. And those two players are James Johnson and Doug McDermott. So I don't necessarily know how good James Johnson has been for the Indiana Pacers, but obviously with a familiar face in Doug McDermott, we know how he likes to play. We know his style. He's a big, massive weapon from the three-point line. He could, shoot the ball moving. He can shoot the ball standing still. He's not the best defender, but he plays because he can shoot the ball at a high level, and that's obviously going to be a big miss for the Indiana Pacers in this game. But last and not least, definitely not least, for the Indiana Pacers, we have Benedict Mathurin. He had season-ending surgery, unfortunately. I don't necessarily know what it's for. I think it said a torn labrum in the right shoulder. So he's going to be out for the rest of the season. And obviously this is a big blow for the Pacers in general. Again, I kind of think that a lineup or a matchup between Boston and the Pacers, even though it's 1 versus 8, would actually be quite an incredible sight to see. Although I'd like the Bulls to take their spot, with all due respect, because I'm a Bulls fan and I want the Bulls to do as well as possible in this timeout. I have to respect the Indiana Pacers and what they provide, and what specifically Benedict Mathurin provides to the Pacers. So that's going to be a big miss for them. Hopefully he could get better next season. He could provide his absolute best moving forward. Now, let's turn over to the Bulls side of things, because obviously there's some injury concerns here as well. Again, we obviously know the trio that is still going to be out for the rest of the season. Levine, Pat, and Lonzo, all going to be out for the Chicago Bulls. But two new updates that have been provided for the Bulls is starting with Torrey Craig. He's listed as probable with the game against the Pacers with a right ankle sprain. Again, I kind of view Torrey Craig as the new Alex Caruso, and how often he has been injured this season, how often he has missed games this season. It's something that is really upsetting, because he provides such a valuable asset. He's such a great helper for this Bulls team, but he never could truly stay healthy enough to really show that and reflect that at high levels. And that is the sad reality and the sad truth of things. But hopefully, again, he'll be able to play this specific game. Probable is a good sign. 75% chance he will play this game, with only a 25% chance he may miss the game, but still, it's going to be a big miss if he does decide to sit this one out. We also got the rookie Julian Phillips. He is listed as questionable to play against the Indiana Pacers with right foot soreness. Questionable is 50-50, 50% chance he may play, 50% chance he may miss the game. Now, Julian Phillips had a pretty solid game last time out against the Mavericks. Granted, again, we needed someone to step up off of that team, and I feel like Julian Phillips was one of those guys, alongside of Batim as well. I consider those two guys as my player of the game, because I don't think any of the starters really delivered anything of significance. But other than that, again, he's a rookie. He has inconsistent games. Some games he plays well, some games he doesn't play well. So it could be a big miss for the Bulls, but it also could be someone that you can replace with a guy like Dalen Terry, and hopefully the same impact can still arise from that situation. Nonetheless, 50-50 is a 50% chance. Questionable is 50-50. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll wait and see what ends up happening. But with all these injury concerns headed in this direction, look, I personally think the Indiana Pacers are better than the Bulls. I know that's tough to say. We do compete well with every team, including the Pacers, but I just think they're better. I think the record proves that. I think their wins against the Bulls have proven that. And I like the way that they play. Obviously, with Pascal Siakam, this is a new look Indiana Pacers team as well. I think they struggle in some areas. That's obviously the reason why they're the 8th seed. But I still believe this is going to be a big test for the Bulls, especially away from home, and especially with the game afterwards being a back-to-back. This will not be easy by any stretch of the means. But I cannot stress how important this game is. And if we win this game, I cannot express how important the Clippers game will be the game afterwards. So, no easy pickings. We got to get the job done. What do you think? Thank you for watching. Drop a like and a follow. And or subscribe if you are new. I will see you in the next Bulls-related video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care. And peace.